Well, thank you all for showing up today for us. It's nasty weather. I know there's all kind of places you could be today, but you chose to come and say goodbye, and so that means a lot. My heart is full, and I'm sure Tyrese will echo that. I wanted to start with this. It just hit me coming in the room. This is the room that I interviewed in. This is, you remember? Okay, so 2013. This is the room that I came in. I was shaking like a leaf. Well, and I'll tell you, I had a very stringent process to come. Georgia Piedmont was very, very thorough in their interview process. I interviewed with 4 different panels, and then I actually had to do a presentation. And so I was told, you're going to do a presentation just for a small group of people. And I said, okay, great. So I did a presentation on student life and how we can get students engaged and feel a part of the campus and campus culture. Well, when I walked into the room with the people that were escorting me, the room was standing room only. So it was a theater style room like this. It was this room. And it was standing, there were people standing in the back. And I went, this isn't a small group of 5 or 6 people. It was a full room of at least 50 personnel. Wow. And so, but I said, I got this, and you remember we had some technical difficulties, and they said, we don't have your presentation that you emailed. And I said, that's okay. So I said, yep, I said, I have it. I have my thumb drive, I have my backup. Back then, that was, of course, you always carried your thumb drive. And I said, no problem, turn the projector off. I don't want everyone to see what I'm doing, and let me get this presentation going. So that was 2013, and ironically, I'm back in the same space. So that makes me feel so, like the circle of completion, that makes me feel so good. When I came here in 2013, I was a young professional in the field, had just graduated about 5 years prior to that from a higher education program. And in that program, they tell you, diversify your portfolio. You hear that all the time. Yes. Work at different institutions. You need to get your feet wet in a technical college or community college. Go to a larger university, go to a college. So I did that. I followed those footsteps. I worked at a liberal arts college. I worked at FIU in Miami with over 40,000+ students. So I've seen different types of institutions. But then I worked at a HBCU here at Spelman College, loved it. And then they were calling you, diversify your portfolio. So I started looking at technical education. I didn't know a lot about technical education at that time, but I didn't know that I already knew. I was a part of dual enrollment in high school. I was concurrently enrolled and didn't really know the impact then. And that's what we tell the students now. You don't really understand the impact until later. So I sought out the position here at Georgia Piedmont in 2013, and I came here and said, this is different. I felt different, and I felt like this is home. Technical education is home. And my colleagues that I graduated with, they worked at several colleges and universities. They've traveled all over the United States, and they keep calling me and they said, well, you're still at Georgia Piedmont. You're still at the same school. And I said, you have got to get in technical education. Once you get in, you don't want to leave. You make an impact on students. You see the direct impact on their families. I was able to be a rebel here, and Dr. Holston knows that. I was able to do things outside of the box. You allowed me. I appreciate Georgia Piedmont for allowing me, and you're shaking your head because you know I would produce something like a flyer or something on the fly, and some schools don't allow that. They're very deeply rooted in tradition, and it's very in the box for their employees. But here, I was able to really flourish and really be a rebel and make sure that my impact was felt. So I appreciate that. One thing I want to just leave with you all, and I please hope that you keep this near and dear, make sure every student you interface with feels better about their experience here, feels like they're a celebrity after they meet with you. That was what I said I would do when I got here. Every time I meet with a student, I want them to walk away feeling amazing. Although I meet with students a lot of times, it's not always for a good reason, but it doesn't matter. Make their day. Please make their day. Continue to show up and make their day. You just don't know the impact that you have on a student and their life. We've had students that come in and said they're on the brink of depression or whatever it may be, and just someone being enthusiastic and making their day kept them enrolled and just kept them going. So please continue to show up for your students here at the college. I know you will. And I just thank goodness for Georgia Piedmont. Thank you for giving me a chance in technical education, and now that I'm here, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still gonna be in technical education, because this is a field that I truly feel purpose. I really feel purpose here. So I don't want to be long-winded, because you know I can. So thank you all for being here today. I absolutely love you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to Georgia Piedmont for giving me a chance. I grew up here. I feel like I grew up here. I got married here. I've had children here. I took my flowers home, my bouquet. I have grown up professionally here at the college, and I say that with no joke. I have grown up professionally here at Georgia Piedmont because you all gave me a chance. So thank you so much for everything. I know there are good things to come, and I will be checking back just on everyone that I've interfaced with, just to keep you encouraged, because there's a goal, there's a strategy, there's a vision, and you all play a big part in that. So I thank you all just for being you.